What up, guys? I'm trying to wait for some people to get in here before we tell everybody. What up, Lou? So, I don't know if anybody remembers, but we helped a lady out in Willimantic. It was about probably 2 years ago now. And this program had kicked her out to the street, right? Well, she chose to leave, but they weren't treating her properly. And one of the male Karens had, what up, swine? One of the male Karens from the program freaked out and decided he wanted to have a word battle with me. He not only lost the word battle, but he lost his job the very next day. This is the program. It's being run into the ground by the director, Jeff. This was the first halfway house woman in the state. It was a bunch of stuff. And the dude secretly selling off. He closed the houses. Let off most of the staff. If anybody has an issue with how he's running the place, he fires them and he gets them out. There's a lot of bad stuff going on here. It was a perceptions program, but they keep changing the name as we see a division of perceptions program. I don't know why they keep changing the name. Probably got something to do with all the corruption they're doing. But this guy Jeff runs it, and Jeff's a real scumbag. And I'm gonna come see Jeff next week. We're gonna try and talk to Jeff. But he has fired multiple people that have went and talked about how he's running this place, what he's doing. The taxes are online. You can see that usually they're like $100,000 in the hole. When COVID hit, stuff went around. This past year, despite selling off all those houses and properties, they're $400,000 in the hole. Doesn't make sense to me. And I'm not going to come on here and say too much right now because I don't know everything and I don't want to say anything wrong. But what up, bro? We're going to do it. I'm going to try and figure out what's going on. How you been?
Dude, how you doing?
Looking at this shit, you heard what this dude's doing? This place is going to be gone.
Yeah, I know.
That's crazy.
I used to.
You are?
I used to.
I've been here, but the dude shut the place down. It's like, dude, they closed all the halfway houses. The DOC, all the DOC houses are closed. Why the fuck did they do that?
Yeah, right.
Me? I'm straight. I'm pissed. They kicked me out of court this morning. For my fucking kid, dude. I went to court for my son. You want to talk about any corruption going on here, bud? You want to talk about any of the corruption going on here? At Perceptions? Yeah. I heard there's a lot of funny stuff. It's in the paper. What are you guys doing here? Have a good one, brother. I'll talk to you after. I'm live right now. That's the only reason. But, yeah. Yeah. But I got the little cameras right here. Fuck you, Jeff. There's one down there. Jeff's a real scumbag, though. The article came out in the paper. There was a chain email sent out. An employee sent out an email last week pretty much calling out everything she's found in the short few months she's worked here. And I was actually in the process of posting it when I got over here. And I said, you know what? Let's just let everybody know what's coming. If you guys are... This dude's crazy. The first women's halfway house in the state was over there. He shut that down. All the DOC houses are shut down. Where are all those people going to go now? This is a recovery town, right? This is the biggest program out here. And he's running it into the ground. Nobody knows why. Nobody knows what's going on. He was the finance guy. And then he got bumped up. Now he's the top dog. He can do whatever he wants. There's a board, right? A board of people. But the board's scared of him. The board doesn't actually do anything. And the board's full of people from other programs and other things. So there's a lot of shady stuff going on. And I feel bad for the community because, to be honest, when I was younger and I was going through what I was going through, I came here. I've been here multiple times. And I think it's something that the community needs. And not only that, but the halfway houses. Why? That's probably, I don't want to give a number because I don't know off the top of my head, but there's 3-4 houses. All those beds are for DOC. Not all of them, but where are those people going to go for DOC now? Now they're going to sit in jail? Brendan, it's crazy. It's literally crazy. And I've had this for days. I've been sitting on it. I wanted to wait to see if the paper was going to do anything, and the paper dropped something today, so now I'll talk about it. And I got brought into it because of the female I taped up there, and nobody would talk about it, and nobody will get it out. Like, and it's, well, Brandon, usually them people are good for you, bro. Usually they let the people that get out of the program turn around and work there. And I'm not saying he's an addict. I don't know, because he was like the finance guy, but I don't know his story. But I know he's no good. I know he called female employees into an office to ask them about their sex life with 2 males, no female around. He's denied letting other people be around for these meetings. Like, how do you get away with that? Why? No 2 men should ever call a woman in a business setting into a room to ask about her sex life. That's my opinion. And I'm not just saying, oh, it's wrong, but the woman can go say whatever she wants when she leaves that room. And now, who's in jeopardy? The guy. I think we need to come stake this place out with a nice big sign with Jeff's face on it next week, and spend a few days out here. I know he parks around here. I know he comes in and out of this building. So that's it. And more or less, I mean, this isn't nothing crazy. This isn't for the cops, but this is something for the community, dude. It hurts my heart to see it get run into the ground like that. And not only for that, dude, but the employees. I mean, we had a problem with that one Karen, but honestly, I feel like this place had way better people than not. Every time I went through, I never had a problem. You know what I mean? Oh, they also still, they're paying, I don't know what they're paying, because they had to move to this nice new building. Their old building is right over there. We could actually walk that way, where they got a van so they could do same-day Suboxone and stuff on the street, go help people on the street. It was this big, grand, great idea, right? Well, now the van just sits over there. They're using the van, which is not even theirs. It's for the program, to transport personal belongings and use it for their personal life. They got a guy on the board who got caught stalking a chick. I don't know exactly if he got charged or what, but he worked at Eastern, dude, and I guess he was using the computer to like stalk a chick, which is crazy in my mind. That's your board. And as I said, the board will not do anything. And the media, the local media finally just picked it up. That's what I was waiting to see. As I said, and I'll drop this email as soon as I'm done with this. I'm gonna put it on my page, and I'm gonna put it on my Facebook, and I'm gonna let you guys read it, and I'm gonna let everybody see what they think about it, and let me know in the comments. That's the van over there, and let me know what you guys think. I don't know why they had to move from this perfectly good building to that building over there. He said he wanted to get all of them under one roof, which doesn't make sense because they moved over there and then he started firing everybody and doing all this stuff. And there's other things too. I just don't know exactly what I can say right now, because I don't want to say too much or stuff that I don't know is true. But yeah, dude. In the paper, they said, "Oh, we don't." Jeff said he doesn't know when they're closing, but supposedly they've already been out of there. So how do you not know, Jeff? How do you not know? I'm going to include all their names too, and I'll include the information, and I'll include everything. But there's a lot of funny stuff going on. We're going to have to go in there and request their taxes for this year too. Whatever it is, I-99, whatever, I-90, I don't forgot what it's called, but yeah, this is the van right here. It was seen out last Friday, and oh, there's nepotism going on there. They got a 16-year-old kid working in the houses, in the female houses, a 16-year-old boy. You'll see in the email what he says about that, but this is the van here. There's nepotism and there's a no nepotism rule. There's what would you call it? Dating, like higher ups dating lower employees. They're just basically doing whatever they want and nobody cares. I've also heard that he's friends with Mr. Tom DeVivo, which makes perfect sense why he's acting like this and why he thinks he can just do whatever he wants. These clowns out here get a little bit of money and they just think the laws don't apply to them. And that's not just the regular laws. I guarantee you there's a whole slew of federal laws this dude's breaking. So let me check this chat. Brandon, this is Willamette, Connecticut. It just sucks, dude, that that's the first women's halfway house in the state. I have a connection to addicts because everybody knows I was an addict, and My 5 years is coming up in October. I'll be clean 5 years. And prisoners too. Like, I don't know. Why we got them sitting in jail when we got houses out here we could be putting them in? Doesn't make any sense to me. At all. Like, sell off the houses. They're not even your houses. They're, like, you know what I mean? He's acting like this is his personal stuff. And it's not. And the board lets him. How do they go, oh, this is a great idea? This is a great idea. Who's this clown? What's he looking at? You know what I mean? And if anybody's local or from this area or this state, get this out. It needs to be out. It needs to be known. The Chronicle's not that big of a paper, so I'm gonna put together a thing with with more information. And we're gonna go over it this weekend, and I'm gonna try and get this out as much as I can. I'm gonna go down there next week. I think we're gonna make like I said, a nice big sign, put Jeff's face on it, put a bunch of other stuff. If anybody has a good idea, send it to me. We'll do it. And we'll be out there. I mean, honestly, I think there's no better way than doing that, because we could do the live, we do a video. Yeah, people are going to see it, but a lot of the people aren't even from around here. So we go stand out there and we make it be known. I think that's going to get us a lot further than anything else. Brandon, good for you, Brandon. I'm proud of you, brother. To be honest, it's one thing, like, I don't know what everybody else did, but I did dope. And when I was doing dope, I never pictured getting clean. I thought that's why my life right now is like it is. I never planned this. I thought I was going to be dead or in jail. And I don't know what clicked, something clicked. And last time I got out, I made a few mistakes and I got my stuff together. And I've been clean ever since. I've got my kids, I've done all sorts of stuff. They kicked me out of family court this morning, guys. I walked into family court, I went through the metal detector, I took all my stuff out of my pockets, and I go through. I get my stuff back. I go to handle my business. The same marshal that let me in, hold on. The same marshal that let me in then came up to me and asked me my name, which he's got no business knowing, but they usually know what's going on with the court there, so they'll usually tell you, like, when you're on or what, this or that. So I gave my name, and then usually they'll tell you what time you're on. He didn't say anything. He said, oh, okay, and then walked away. And then I went and seen him whisper in this dude's ear. He might have kissed him too. I wasn't sure. I couldn't tell from the angle I was at, but he was in his ear. And then they both come over to me telling me I can't have a phone in the court. I said, I don't even have a phone on me. I left it in the car. Like, that's not criminal court. That's not anything. That's literally family court. I'm not going there trying to call. My kid's mother didn't even show up. The case would have been done. It would have been wrapped up. So then he said, oh, I saw a phone in your pocket. I said, bro, I went through the metal detector. I took everything out of my pockets. If I had a phone in my pocket, the phone would have went off. Oh, well, yeah. I said, all right, bet your job on it, bro. Bet your job on it that I have a phone. And they made me leave. Missed my date and everything. Tell me how they do that. Yeah, see? I was the same way, Brandon, but I did it all. But dope was like my main thing that I couldn't get away from. And I'm grateful I did, and that's why, dude, there's so much stuff that I do out here that doesn't even go online. You know what I mean? I brought people to programs, shelters, you know what I mean? Like, gotten people straight up off the street. And I'll always do that. I don't know. I feel like that's what we're supposed to do. We got out, and I mean, you can't make nobody get clean, but if they're trying to go somewhere, you can definitely get them help. You know what I mean? And then we got this place right here. We got this program. This one rogue dude going. That program would have been there forever if this dude didn't start deciding to do this stuff. Why are you selling off houses? Why are you closing houses? Losing all these jobs? Like, it doesn't make any sense. And no answers. Nobody can find out why, because he doesn't have to answer to anybody. And the board's a bunch of pussies, dude. It's pathetic. It's really pathetic. The town needs that. I don't know why the mayor isn't looking into this, dude. Like, he cares about this town, and he cares about all this stuff, and the people on the street. Then why are you letting them literally run programs into the ground? Doesn't make any sense. So we'll see. I'm out here now. I'm not going to keep blabbing about this. I just wanted to put it up, let people know what we were doing, let people know what's coming, and look for that email, because I'm about to post it on my page and Facebook, and we're going to get it out there. And that was just written a little over a week ago, and for some reason nobody wanted to put it out. Now, I don't care, it's still a Ford. And now, I mean, the Chronicle did, and we'll do it, and we'll do what we do, but we'll do the best we can. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Stay on the lookout, because we're going to be looking for these clowns. We're in Willimantic. We'll see what's going on. I'll see you guys in a bit. Thank you all.